Hey, what's up guys? Let's go back to Tsukihime episode Blue Last Moon. Last time we left off, having just finished day 11 and technically 12? Because it kind of just was like, we were in day 12 for 5, but the actual 12th day that we're actually actively doing things. But yeah, Shiki confessed his love to Arkwid. They got it on, and now she left and is hunting Roa alone because she's a big dum-dum. But we're gonna hopefully put some sense in her. Ideally. Day 12, the witching hour. I awakened to the sound of Hisui's voice. Oh yeah, we did go home, didn't we? After everything that happened, I returned to the mansion, where I must have holed up in my room until I fell asleep. A splitting pain emanates from my eyeballs towards the back of my skull, prompting a sigh. That's fine though. Nothing unusual here. I take my glasses off from their bedside spot.
シキ様、どこかご気分が優れないのですか?
In a sense, yeah. Kinda. We're not doing great.
何もないよ。おはよう、翡翠。
Let me turn my personal there. Audio is quiet for me. I give an offhanded reply and force myself up. Yeah, Shiki, there's no way, Hisui's buying that. It's somewhat surprising the way I go through the motions. My body's on autopilot, even though I don't have any appetite.
朝食だろ。大丈夫。すぐに行くから。
Yeah.
はい。それではお待ちしております。
Oh yeah, she can tell. She can tell that he is not okay. Hisui's expression betrays a desire to say more, but she quietly leaves the room. I take a look at my phone. No new messages. It's Monday. Considering I returned Saturday night, that must mean I spent all of Sunday in bed. It's a little hard to believe, but I guess the fatigue of the past few days finally caught up with me. Yeah, you've been through a lot. I change into my school uniform and head to the dining room. Isn't it Sunday? Or no, it's Monday, right? Oh yeah, he literally said it's Monday. I read that out. Okay. Oh no. After finishing breakfast, I drop by the parlor. As usual, Akiha and Kohaku are already inside.
おはよう。
That was a very depressing sounding Ohio. I sit down on the sofa and absent-mindedly stare at the clock.
兄さん、その早起きなのはいいことですが、今日は学校があると分かってますよね。
Yeah, we know.
ああ、そっか。
You literally put your school uniform on. Of course you know.
学校には行かないといけないよな。
Yeah. That absolutely slipped my mind. With nothing left to do, I was fully prepared to keep going on as an empty shell. That's concerning.
俺には俺の生活があるもんな。何もやることがないなら、とりあえず学校に行くよ。
Bro, that's not gonna make her even more concerned than she clearly already is. Uh-huh.
兄さん。
Akiha shoots me a suspicious look. My mind isn't present enough to think of an excuse or explanation. I really wish she had pressed that more. Because, like, she's been concerned about him going out at night and whatnot and getting himself in trouble. She really should say something more, but okay, I guess it's not to be. In the end, I leave the mansion without saying another word. Ahem. Nothing strange or exciting happens. I couldn't say how many classes I've had today. All I know is that I'm sitting here, digesting the lecture without aim or purpose. Chalk clacks rhythmically against the blackboard. My right hand copies the equations and formulas scrawled on the blackboard into a notebook. Unbidden, I glanced out the window at the schoolyard. It feels like I've done this before. Yeah. Of course, there's no one outside. Yeah, I suppose there wouldn't be, huh? Arkwid, you broke him. It would have been so much easier if you just rejected him, but you accepted him. And, I know it's gonna work out, obviously, right? Well, so kind of work out, but still, like, she really didn't think through what the potential consequences of her accepting his love, how that would, yeah. What am I doing? Why am I attending classes like a good little boy at a time like this? Because you're hurt and you don't know what else to do? Why am I returning to my regular student life without even bothering to look for her? It's pointless to wonder. I wouldn't have any way to look for her even if I tried. She chose to disappear. There is no chance of me finding her again if she doesn't want me to. Yeah, which is why I'm certain. This time I've lost Arkwid for good. What was that? A snapping sound rises from above my desk. It's nothing to be concerned about. I just gripped my mechanical pencil too hard and snapped the plastic. Oh. Well, that's good timing. Oh, Shiki. As a din of chatter spreads over the room, only I remain silently seated, as though class had never finished.
Tono, ちょっと来てください。
Sure, Teach, what up? The physics teacher calls out to me.
はい、何ですか？
I move to the front of the classroom.
ちょっとした確認です。最近夜遅くに繁華街の方で君を見かけたという報告が届いていまして、覚えはありますか？
Yeah, kinda. A little bit.
あります。ここ数日、深夜の街に用がありましたから。
おっと、本当でしたか。
Yeah, better to not lie about it. The physics teacher dons the troubled expression, then gives me an apologetic nod.
遠野が夜遊びする生徒でないことは知っていますが、職員会議で問題に上がっていてね。生徒指導部の先生方が遠野と話がしたいそうだ。
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
そういったわけだから、放課後は茶道室に行くように。
The tea ceremony room. Of course it is. Message relayed. The teacher leaves the room with a nod. Are we gonna see that conversation? Tell me it's just a ploy by CL to get us alone. Come on. Class is finished for the day. When I pop into the tea ceremony room, I find it totally empty. This school doesn't have a dedicated counseling. I don't know why my mouth wanted to say the pronounce a T instead of a C, but a dedicated counseling room. Usually the counselors will use the faculty room or an empty classroom, or an unused club room like they're supposedly doing today. I think the tea ceremony club was disbanded a long time ago. That sort of thing just isn't popular in this day and age. Kneeling down on the tatami mats, I wait for someone to arrive. Hang on, I gotta drink water. I think that's why I'm like messing. Okay. Yeah, how long are they gonna make us wait? I bite my lip. There's no time for this. Yet I don't have any other choice. I mean, you do. You might get in trouble for the other choice, but you do have a choice. Technically. With clubs suspended and classes being let out early, the school is growing quieter by the second. This is seriously pissing me off. Here I am, sitting on my ass. And for what? My own uselessness is making me seethe. But I've got no way to vent, so I sit here like some empty husk, doing whatever I'm told. I don't know, man. Sulking? There's no answer. Tucked away in this empty club room, irritation grinds away at my chest as I await the coming of night. I hope they get here soon, otherwise, we'll be in some trouble. Talk. Yeah, Shigi, I think if they're not here by now, you should probably just leave. With a resonant click, the second hand proclaims the coming of 6 o'clock. Nobody ever showed up. The school currently closes at 4 and teachers are supposed to leave by 5, which would make me the only one left on campus.
忘れられたかな?
Yeah, that's what happened. For sure. Definitely, uh-huh. Totally nothing else happening here. It crosses my mind that this may be a good thing. If anything, it gives me an excuse not to return to the mansion yet. It's not that I don't want to return. I just can't. Not yet. I relax my posture and get up on my feet. This tea ceremony room isn't half bad. Yeah. The lonesome silence helped me come to my senses a bit. It gave me plenty of time to think about what to do, about what to prioritize. I'm going to... Huh. See, my gut reaction is if I go to find Roa myself, I'll die. But also, it's possible that if we look for Roa, we'll happen to find Arquid. Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the mansion. Because I want to see if it leads to a bad end, and also, if not, how will it progress the story? That's what I'm kind of curious about. So let's go back to the mansion. Go back to the mansion. It's impossible to track Arkwood down without so much as a single lead. Rather than wander blindly around the city, it'd be more productive to head back to the mansion and plan out my next move. I'm fully aware of my own powerlessness, but I can't just sit around and mope all day. Well, I mean, you can. You shouldn't, but you can. All I've got is the ability to kill things. Yeah. So I need to find a way to make the most of it. Oh, it's gotten real late, huh? My feet tread through the empty hallways. The school is bathed in the flame-red glow of the setting sun. They say the sun sets quickly in autumn. In less than a few minutes, the world will change. Night will fall. The sky above has already grown dark. Black meets red at the horizon. As day and night intermingle, I find myself floating in a moment of vague twilight.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the moon. Glancing up at the evening sky, I notice something unexpected. The moon is already out. A flawlessly round face watches me from on high. The sight makes me forget myself for a bit. The silver moon. Its delicate edges, carved into a surface as beautiful and pristine as blown glass. Yep, and in another timeline, there's currently digitalized masters fighting a Holy Grail war up there. A vision so pure, so pale, so vivid, it feels like it might come crashing down on me at any moment. I feel like I saw the same moon as a child, in a deep, dark dream. Oh. He's throbbing. A sharp pain erupts from the scar on my chest. Shiki, we should leave. We should go home. Thump. My heartbeat explodes. Blood vessels throughout my body dilate as my breathing turns erratic. Throb. Bringing a hand to my chest. I find my uniform has been dyed a deep crimson. The wound is opened up. It's bleeding. Yes, this is not good. It's hard to breathe. A terrible chill runs across my back, like a sheet of ice against the skin. The shaking is painful. So painful it feels like my spine might rattle its way through my flesh. Oh, that doesn't sound like a fun time. You just imagine, just see your bones pop out. Throb, thump, throb, thump, thud. A dull sound mixes itself in with the frantic beating of my heart.
Oh.
Yeah. Someone is coming. From the other end of the hallway, a figure casts a long shadow across the floor. Their even, determined footsteps echo through the building. I have a bad feeling about this. It's different from Vlov, when I could feel the danger whip through the air like a raging wind. This time a latent fear, born internally rather than externally, makes my entire body pulse. Roa, now's not a good time. Pain flashes through my skull. This agony, this sense of impending doom, they're aimed at me. On a primal level, I know that that Tonoshiki, shouldn't lay eyes on this figure. We should run. Or stand our ground. Either one probably works. I freeze in place. It's already too late to escape. I can't show my back to this thing if I want to live. Through labored breaths, I remove my glasses. Oh boy. I unsheath the knife hidden in my pocket. Oh boy. The shadow approaches. It's a tall man. There are shockingly few lines crawling across his body, and the only ones I can see are hard to make out. But in exchange, the pulsating point at the center of his chest seems to scream. Thump, thump. It beats like a heart, pulsating with proud immortality. My own heart beats in turn. My breath catches in my throat. So many questions crisscross through my mind. I don't know this person. You sure about that? Yet I have this inescapable feeling that he resembles someone. The footsteps grow ever louder. He's coming closer. Soon I'll be able to get a clear look at his face. I don't know if you want that though. My heartbeat harmonizes with his steps. Who does he remind me of? Who does he remind me of? Who does he remind me of? Who have I forgotten? As if to match me, the man stops in his tracks. He's still far away. The red of the setting sun obscures his features. But I do see the glimmer in his eyes, observing me like a snake poised to strike.
私が思うに、人間の一生は主題のない本のようだ。
Okay. That's cool. A sonorous voice resonates through the hall. Even though it's calm, gentle even, it sends a chill up my spine. No, it's more than chilling. Never before have I heard a voice revolting enough to make me want to hurl.
本は片手につかめるほど小さく、紙は年月にかすむほど脆い。
Yeah, I suppose they do, yeah.
水に濡れる、火に炙られる、自らの手で切り捨てる。過去の出来事など、常改ざんされる幻想だ。しかるに。
They're beautiful? Maybe it's a... I ready my knife. Lowering myself into a crouch, I estimate the distance between us. Instinct insists there's no time for thought or hesitation. But reason stubbornly pushes back. And for a fraction of a moment, I hesitate to kill. And that's your undoing.
君という個人もまた、不出来なテクストに過ぎない。人生はあまりにも曖昧だ。その自覚はあるか、当の式。
I mean, yeah, I think so. Yeah, we should fight. Might be a little bit late though. I burst through the dam, holding me back. Anxious that I've lost my chance, I dash forward with all the speed I can muster. A never-before-seen display of physicality. In a single breath, I closed the 10 meters between us and cut at his lines. Oh, yep, there's the lightning powers. Yep, there it is. But I was right. It's already too late. If I closed the distance in a single breath, he slipped behind me in the blink of an eye. I'm too slow. He strikes at my hands and robs me of my knife. Those glowing blue eyes scan my body, drinking in the lines that cross my flesh. It's as if I alone am stuck in slow motion. The corners of his lips are drawn into an amused grin.
残念だった。死を見るのは何もお前だけの特権じゃ。
Yeah, no, we figured it out the first time. He turns my knife against me and stabs it downward. My spine freezes. My brain follows soon after. The rest of my body recalls the pain of a time when this exact same thing happened before. Yep. Wait. What? Huh? I mean, I know I said that I thought us choosing to go home might lead to a bad end. I didn't think it would happen this soon, though. The wet sound of metal tearing flesh. White steel slices through my chest as if it were paper. I collapse. All strength leaves my body and I fall towards the floor. Is that actually it? In that moment, I finally get a look at the face of the man above me. That's disturbing. Yeah, no, I don't like that face at all. Really. I don't like that. Not a fan. Also, we saw him in Dead End 10 as well. But both eyes, or both dead ends, his eye on the side's being covered by his hair, but it looks like it's the whites of his eyes on that side are also blacked out. I wonder if there's a reason for that. My vision goes dark. I don't know his face. And yet I remember. I remember this flowing stream of blood. How could I forget? He's the boy from that summer day. The one who was drenched in blood, now all grown up. I hit the floor. Yeah, I like the touch of them showing the handle of the knife kind of sticking up out of our chest. That's great. I hit the floor. Strangely enough, I sense neither pain nor the spilling of blood. The knife still protrudes from my chest. My temperature drops. My consciousness fades. And little by little, my body begins to lose itself.
お前が殺された狩り、確かに返却した。もはや思い残すこともない。
The desire to kill you is a good reason to stay, I think.
噴射の時だ。と、四季。
Child of the Seasons. Interesting. The man casts his words into the void. Damn. How did I forget for this long? 7 years ago, when we played in the Tono Mansion, me, Akiha, and one other child, we were always together. Even when Akiha and I would play, I'd meet up with him before we went and got her. So how could I forget his name? Yep. Also, where'd those tattoos come from?
そうだよ、四季。本当に久しぶりだ。
Yeah, good to see ya, I guess. If you weren't in the middle of killing
いささか
us.
遅すぎたようだな。
I'm guessing that was his transformation from Shiki to Roa. Like, fully.
この体の持ち主、当の四季はたった今消え去った。君への復讐を完遂した。
I mean, that must be some incredible force of will to remain in this body for so long with you trying to push him out. Or maybe Roa just found his need for vengeance amusing and decided to let him get it. I don't know. The man speaks. The man whose name sounds like mine. Tono Shiki. Shiki, Shiki, Akiha, Shiki, Shiki, Akiha, Shiki. Yep. The markings we carved, written by 3 different hands. Yep.
そうだ。私が君の目的だ。この肉体に転生した吸血鬼、姫君の敵対者。それが今夜限りの異名だ。
The man's tone is light yet cruel. Something about him is far viler than Vlav. I don't know why. Because in the original, he never changed from that, like, disheveled look. And it seemed like, well, I don't know if that's really the case or not. But it seemed like his anger towards Shiki remained the entire time. As if Shiki and Roa's personalities were forever intertwined. I like how here, it seems like they made a clear distinction. Like, okay, now that he believes he's killed, player character Shiki, he let his consciousness, his lingering will, so to speak, go. Which I really like that. Through my fading consciousness, I realized who this is. It's Arkwid's enemy, Roa.
さて、そのナイフはもらっておこうか。
How about no?
じきに消え去る君には不必要なものだろう。
Roa's fingers reach for the knife. They furl around the handle, ready to unsheath it from my chest. The second he does, I'll die. But there's nothing I can do about it. I don't have the energy to shut my eyes, let alone move my body. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, this isn't a dead end. Who was it? Noel? CL? Who was it? Because that was a sword, right? He's gone. Just like that, Roa's body disappears from sight. In the same instant, a figure clad in a nun's habit appears. With a shattering of glass, she came tumbling through the third-floor window. Yeah, there she is.
Taken.
数秘門による雷霆ですか。
Yeah.
どうやら完全に入れ替わったようですね、ロア。
Yeah. There she is in all her glory. That's CL from my school. As if to protect me, a person who should have been long gone now stands before the vampire. Hang on to me. The two of them are evenly matched, are they? But that's only for as long as the sun is still up. A moment passes. Then, Roa bursts out into manic laughter, as if struck with a sudden realization. Yeah, you know who this is, Roa.
そうか、そういうことか、女。想定すらしていなかった。こんなケースもあるのだな。素晴らしい。それでこそだ。800年繰り返しての転生だ。一度や二度の特例がようやく発生したわけか。
Roa continues his rapturous laughter. But CL simply glares at the vampire in disgust.
どうした？私を殺すためにやってきたのだろう。
She's here to try.
それとも何か。やはり抜け殻には何もできないと。
CL doesn't answer. Instead, she turns her gaze to me and pulls my fallen body off the ground. Oh, she's prioritizing her
私との
life.
因果を断つより、その偽物の方が大事ということか。
Yeah, you ain't shit, okay? Also, she probably realizes we're our best chance of killing you for good.
だが、それ
So,
は無駄だぞ。彼はもう助からない。
we'll see about that.
今まで党の指揮が好き放題やってきたことをそのまま返してやったのだからな。視線を裂かれた者にはどのような治療も無意味だ。あの姫君でさえ蘇生するのに800年の歳月と引き換えにするしかなかった。ただの人間に死から逃れる術は。
Yeah, you believe that, but we're kind of built different. A voice of pure derision fills my brain. Ciel bites her lip to force back the resentment which seems to rage within her. Though she clearly wants to unleash her fury, she holds back. It's obvious why. She's restraining herself to protect me.
おう、承知しているよ。転生完了お疲れ様。この時を待ってたね。ようやく会えたな、バルダムよ。
A child's voice rings out from Ciel's chest. Is that Mario speaking through a microphone? I believe so. Yeah, no, it's you're outnumbered here, Roa.
何者だ。随分と私に気安いようだ。
この町に派遣された司祭代行だよ。名前はマリオ・ジャッロ・ベスティーノ。てめえならこれで意味が通るだろう、ヘビ野郎。
ベスティーノ。ラウレンティスの隠し子だ。
Yeah, you're familiar?
そうか。まだ生きているとは驚きだ。どうやらそちらはそちらで愉快なことになっている。
Okay, I wonder if that relationship is gonna get talked about.
ああ、おかげさまでな。じいさんは今も正気じゃねえよ。で、どうなんだ？てめえ完全にバルダムヨンか？
I think so.
転生は成功したんだろうな。まだだったら遠慮はいらねえ。あと7日は教会からの支援は止めておくから、さっさと目を覚ましてきな。
Why would you do that?
改めなさい、司祭代行。それは教会への背信行為です。
ほざけ、てめえに言われたくはねえよ、シエル。
Yeah, I don't know how strong Mario is, so I have no idea if Ciel could take him or not.
つうか安心しろ。
If it came to
使
that.
徒は例外なくぶっ殺す。その前に拾っておかなきゃならねえお宝があってな。ジジイの密命といえば、お利口なてめえも納得だろ。
Okay, I want to know about this Laurentis guy now. Like, what?
で、どうなんだ赤社のヘビ。今回はちゃんと思い出したか。下脱の方はどこにある？
不老不死が必要なほど老いたのか、ラウレンティス。だ、私は確かに書き残したはずだ。人のままでは完全な不老不死は実現しないと。
Yeah, even yours is kinda imperfect.
私の職を漁った盗人ども、この忠告を受け入れなかったのが自業自得というほかない。
選ぶってんじゃねえよ。要は未完成のまま放置したってことじゃねえか。じゃああれか。ジジイが望むような不老不死は存在しないと。
No, not really.
残念ながら私の研究は魂の分野に切り替わった。肉体に関する研究はそれこそ下手の横好きだ。理論だけで実践の域には達していない。
Okay.
そんな不確かな儀式は魔術とは呼べない。それは呪いというのだ、ベスティ。
つまり
徒労だった。不老の解決法はない。せいぜい救う。死ぬまで苦しむ。
A fearsome silence fills the room. Mario's disappointment is tangible even through the crackling of the microphone. There's despair too. Hatred. Rage.
呪いと言ったな、バルダメ。
Yeah.
そう言った。あれらは私が開発した魔術機魔術に疎い聖堂教会であろうと、司祭代行であればその成り立ちは知らされていよう。
引き上げろシエル。仕留めるのはまた後だ。このヘビ野郎は数で潰す。
Yeah, I know that's probably a good plan. CL might be evenly matched with him currently, according to Shiki, but yeah, once night comes, the vamp will have an advantage. CL steps onto the broken window frame with me still cradled in her arms. He watches us with a sly grin, making no move to halt our escape.
構わん。立ち去るなり。何分私は忙しい。
Oh, that's nice of you. That's real kind of you. Thanks.
こうしてロアとして地上に出た以上、姫君はじきに訪れよう。
Yeah, no, she'll find you soon enough, yep.
歓迎の支度に念を入れなくてはいけないので。
Creepy motherfucker. CL turns her back to the vampire and leaps down from the window. Despite us being 3 floors up, she makes the jump as if it were nothing, or as though it were nothing. She lands softly, departing the school without ever looking back. As we make our escape, I stare at him through my darkening vision. At the man who shared a name with the boy from my memories. At the vampire Roa, who overwrote a human called Tonoshiki. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Noelle's research wasn't wrong. Tonoshiki was in fact the host for the new host for Roa. But yeah, just not the Tonoshiki she thought it was. CL cuts a beeline for the Tono mansion with me in her arms. What does she think she's doing? Doesn't she know how much trouble this will cause? Shiki, Akiha knows. Come on, she knows. There's a knife sticking out of my chest, and I'm on death's door. If Akiha were to see me like this, she's gonna lose it. Shit, I can't make a sound. I want to tell her to stop, but simply breathing takes everything I've got. Oh, you can tell?
大丈夫。妹さんならきっと遠野くんを助けることができるはずです。
How does CL know what our sister's ability is? I don't know, whatever. Well, I guess no. The Tono family does have to check in with the church, so her abilities are probably on record. That makes sense. I kind of forgot about that. Save me? I think it's a little late for that. No. I don't think so. The knife is plunged deep into my chest. I can't even move my own body anymore. There's not a person on Earth who could save someone this far gone.
いいえ。
Are you positive?
そうでなければ理屈が合いません。いいですか。彼女が遠野四季を助けられなければ、そもそもあなたは7年前に死んでいます。だからきっと今回もまだ間に合うはずなんです。
I don't understand what you're saying. She's saying Akiha's the reason you're not dead.
もういいから黙っていてください。これ以上喋ると本当に持たないじゃないですか。
Yeah, you make a good point. You should shut up. She scolds me with a seriousness I've never seen. For some reason, I feel terrible, so I close my eyes. Well, whatever. Either way, it was getting hard to stay awake. No sleeping allowed. That's not allowed. You can't do that. Shiki? Slap, slap. Hello? Oh. Yeah, I get it. Fair enough, I guess. that would be the end point, huh? I think with that, I'll also end the episode there, because I don't want this to drag on for too long, and the day changing is a good place to stop. I mean, let's be real. I was anticipating a dead end. I'll be honest. As soon as that knife went into us, I was like, oh, this did end up being a dead end. So I'm guessing that choice doesn't matter then, right? The one in the tea room? Like whether we choose to look for Arquid, go home, or find Roa ourselves. I think I'm assuming it ends up in the same no matter what. Because we run into him as we're trying to leave the school. So like I don't see how that, I'm assuming that's an illusion of choice, so not a real choice. But I suppose it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Next time, day 13, the Face of the Moon. I assume we're gonna have a talk with Mario again, if I were to wager a guess. I assume he'll probably ask for our assistance? Probably? Like, I'm sure it had to have crossed Mario's mind that maybe our ability could kill Roa for good. I don't see why he would... Like, he seems like a smart guy. He should have come to that fairly logical conclusion, right? Now, whether CL will agree with his idea, we'll see. But, yeah, anyway, no, that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I will catch y'all later for day 13. Peace.